Today in class, the students learned the traditional method for division. This also can be called long division, and many students might know it as this term as well. Today we talked about an acronym to help us remember the steps for long division, and that is DMSB. Does McDonald's serve burgers? Or divide, multiply, subtract, and bring down. And I'll talk about that in this video. All right, so our first example is going to be 185 divided by 8. Now, the difference between long division and partial quotients division is that we are not going to draw a line along the side. For long division, we will start and we will look at the number the farthest place to the left. So in this case, that's a 1. Now we say, does 8 go into 1? No, 1 is too small. So then we're going to move on to the next number and we're going to look at 18. Does 8 go into 18? Yes, it does. So we have to think about the maximum number of times that 8 can go into 18. We know that the maximum number of times that 8 can go into 18 is twice. So we write that right there above the 8. Now, that's the divide step. The next step is to multiply, and we're going to multiply 8 times 2. So 8 times 2 is 16, so we are going to subtract. We get 2. That's the next step, S for subtract, and then we are going to bring down the 5. Okay, then some students decided maybe we should add an R here for repeat, because then we are going to repeat the DMSB all over again until we get a remainder that's less than our divisor. So we look at 25 and we think, what's the maximum amount of times that 8 can go into 25? We know that that's 3. Now we have to multiply. 8 times 3 is 24. So I'm going to S subtract. 5 minus 4 is 1. And then we have 1 left over. We don't have anything left to bring down, so now we know that we're done. So our quotient is 23 with a remainder of 1. Or students could write it as a fraction and say 23 and 1/8. We know that we're done because my remainder is less than my divisor. All right, we're going to try. This one has a 2-digit divisor, so this one's a little bit trickier. All right, so again, we start off all the way in the place value to the farthest left. In this case, it's a 2. Can 14 go into 2? No, it can't, so we're going to try the next. We're going to look at 29. Can 14 go into 29? Yes, it can go in 2 times. So I'm going to put a 2 up here. That's the divide. Then I'm going to multiply. 14 times 2 is 28. So I'm going to subtract. 9 minus 8 is 1. All right, now I have to bring down. It's really important that in this case, students bring down only 1 digit at a time. For this method to work, they need to bring down 1 digit at a time. All right, so now we have 14. Does 14 go into 14? Well, yes, it does. It goes in 1 time. So I'm going to place a 1 up above on my quotient line. Now I'm going to multiply. 14 times 1 is 14. I'm going to subtract and get 0. Then I need to bring down my 6. All right, does 14 go into 6? No, it doesn't, so I need to place a 0 at the top. It goes in 0 times. Now I'm going to multiply. 14 times 0 is 0, and I have 6. So now I know that I'm done because my remainder is less than my divisor of 14. So my quotient is 210 with the remainder of 6. So what I've told students in class, remember to do the steps of long division, is DMSB. Does McDonald's serve burgers? Or division, multiplication, subtraction, and bring down. Thank you.